this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He cuts it back right. It's a foot race. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Gets it downfield. On target to Sutton. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brett Warner. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st down, Atlanta.
Hey, here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. They go play action on 1st down. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Let's go now. Check up.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Going to the ground again on first. Gets it to the 15. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Reed now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Go! Get him, get him! 19, Tiger!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pass brought in by Terrell McMillan. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, here's Dart. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he sends it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Scatterboo. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Reed now to kick this one away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go to Barkley again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Time coverage here from the Colts. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
A gain of 13 yards. But it brings
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 21-7 is our score. More coming up after this quick break. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. And they've decided they're going for this on 4th and 1. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. The kick by Lutz is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Reed now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Give now to the running back. He's got a gain of 6 there. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go, set. 19 guard, 19 guard.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Number 16.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Darts out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Okay, ready? Go!
Throwing now off the play action. Throws there, Trey McBride. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Pass is caught at the 9. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Let's go! Go!
They'll try and punch it in. And this is an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
24, Colts 14. Chad Ryland to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
13 yards. And a Falcon first down.
Let's go!
Barkley trying this up the gut. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40.
He's tackled at the
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Falcons.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Colts will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Has room down the left sideline. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Colts 21.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's tackled for no gain.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Falcon first down.
19, Tiger, 19.
Pass play coming here. It's his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first down from the 41. Sticking to the air here. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
18, Pioneer.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He has room past the 25. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
21.
Reed now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. Dodge the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
25-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
He was taken down.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 24-yard line.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
From the gun, here's Dart. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Back to throw it. And he puts him air under this one, right side. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. He cuts it back right. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Takes the second down snap. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's going to get down safely. Picked up close to 6. Nice call on his part there, but it does leave them now with a 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Barkley's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
The 8-yard line.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of goal. Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
They go to him again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be third and goal from the 8.
Okay, ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on fourth and goal. They'll throw for it. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. One play action with Dart. Gets it downfield on target to Sutton. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Throwing off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. Well, a little bit of big completion block, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. Now it sets up third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll go. Here's Darts. Throw is caught by the back. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on fourth down. On first and 10, here's Darts. That's caught. He found some space. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Dart gonna throw again. And they pick him up again! Kyle Tucker makes the play. And the Falcons take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And some excellent work to drive that all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him from the 31. We put a receiver in motion left. First down, play action. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First down, run with Barkley. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. A throw right side, finds Cup. And he's brought down at the line. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 60 bison.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, I think they would have been happy be just getting a new set of downs, Brock. Instead, he hits a home run.
And you know this, Kate. I love run plays on this down and distance because you usually get man-to-man. And what happens with man-to-man, those guys turn their backs. And if you get a lane, you get a shot, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons make it a 24-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. Wilson with the return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Colts. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. On first down, here's Dart. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And they pick him off again! And the Falcons take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. And send a receiver left. To the air now on first and 10. It's a screen to Barkley. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go. 18, come.
Running left. This is Barkley. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. They'll throw third and long. And that's away for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the set.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now.
Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to the well again. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got first down here from the 36. They give it to him again. Blast through midfield. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Offense to the line, second down.
Brings up second and 11. At the Falcons, 36.
Now Darts going in the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Another carry for him. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they'll find ahead for a few. It's third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on third down. Right up the gut. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Throw cut by his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is heading up for first and goal.
That's good.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts putting up points in a game decided.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
So darting this offense, getting set to go for 2.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 1. And he can't make the end zone, and that may have been their last gasp as this stays a 3-possession game.
27.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Did the Colts get to it in time? Yes! It's Colts football! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Hey, let's go now.
Motion man sent left. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
3 yards. It's second down.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
18, 19, Tiger, 18.
They're going to throw for it on fourth. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Dumped off to his running back. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
An early jump of the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. All right, now comes another opportunity to convert for two. Pass play now. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Reed now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the gun, here's Dart. Hits him on the in route. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Trying to push deep, and they pick him off again. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Falcons have it once again after yet another
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Chase down to his right. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Colts get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Throwing on first down. It's Starks. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early.
The return of the G, show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille, the way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good, she like he's so good to me. He's so good, she like he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin, Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks, no better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look, shatter